I don't give a about that.
Swifties, bear with me because today I have an exclusive super romantic blast from the past. Let's go back to 2023 for a second. Taylor Swift's love life is still kind of up in the air. Travis Kelce's just started shooting a shot, and then boom, Gigi Hadid's big sis Marielle is suddenly the unofficial wingwoman of the century. Word on the street, or on a podcast is, that Marielle not only encouraged Taylor to give Travis a whirl before they even met, but she also straight up told her the guy would probably rock her world. In bed. Yeah, she went there.
They are never going to allow Taylor Swift to go down. Who am I saying when I say they? The Taylor Swift enterprise, the team. Just a lot of Taylor Swift stuff going on. And then she did kind of the disappearing act, which is Taylor Swift's move when she's flying a little too close to the sun. It's her thing. That's what she does. Okay? They will do literally anything to prevent Taylor Swift's text messages from being seen by the public. How many people live and eat off of Taylor Swift? How many livelihoods depend upon her squeaky clean image? If you knew her, actually knew the real Taylor, you might get to know a different side of her. She might not be 13 years old, is all I'm saying.
This all allegedly went down midair on Taylor's private jet, because of course it did. Gigi apparently brought Marielle along to one of Taylor's Santa Clara shows, and instead of sipping champagne and chilling like normal people, the trio whipped out tarot cards. Marielle gets all mystical, pulls a card for Taylor, and claims the reading actually used the word swiftly. Like, what are the odds? She takes that as a cosmic green light for Taylor to go for Travis, even if it was just a fling. She basically nudged her toward a hit it and quit it moment with Kelce. And can I just say, who needs Tinder when you've got celebrity tarot and scandalous sisters? But wait, Marielle didn't stop at nudging. She flat out hinted, with zero shame, that Travis would be a very good time. Let's just say she wasn't predicting long walks on the beach. And here's the kicker. Taylor had never had a tarot reading before, so her first ever was laced with NSFW dating advice about an NFL tight end. You cannot make this stuff up. And even though Taylor keeps things locked down when it comes to Kelce, he has been doing press, low-key gushing about how real she is. But now fans are side-eyeing everything, wondering if it was really fate, or if Marielle just manifested this whole steamy love saga with a card and a wink. And just when we thought the Marielle Hadid tarot scandal was peak chaos in the Taylor-Travis timeline, Taylor goes and stirs the pot again, without even opening her mouth. This time, she literally broke TikTok by doing nothing. Or, well, almost nothing. One single like, that's it. But when it's Taylor Swift, even a tiny tap of the finger becomes a digital earthquake. So here's the tea. Kobe Bryant's daughter Natalia posts a sweet little TikTok with her USC grad crew, all of them in matching white mini dresses, vibing to Taylor's Nothing New. Cute, right? It's her big graduation moment. She's feeling herself. And boom, Taylor likes it. Now this would normally be a wholesome girl supports girl moment, but the Swifties, they lost it. Comment sections exploded like she just dropped a secret album. She's back. Mother has returned. It turned into a virtual welcome parade for Taylor, and poor Natalia's milestone got instantly overshadowed. It's giving main character energy from someone who wasn't even in the video. What's especially wild is that Taylor hadn't touched TikTok in nearly a year, so this wasn't just any like. Fans treated it like a coded message from the Queen herself. Conspiracy theories? Flying. Some people think she did it as a quiet nod to Natalia out of respect for Kobe. Others are convinced she's subtly sneaking back online now that things with Travis are on low simmer after that messy Super Bowl loss. Like maybe she's ready to start creeping back into the spotlight, one cryptic move at a time. And while some users tried to keep the convo respectful, reminding everyone that this was Natalia's actual graduation, not Taylor's comeback party, it was too late. Swifties had already claimed the post like it was 1989 all over again. Honestly, if Taylor breathes on a video, it becomes her moment. Even if the intention was pure, the reality, a total scene steal. And Travis? He's probably somewhere shaking his head, wondering how his ultra-private girlfriend just hijacked USC's graduation with a damn heart tap. And just like that, Taylor Swift continues to do the most without even trying. And now, the internet's spiraling over her favorite little spots. Yes, literal ice cream shops and cider mills, like they're national landmarks. Travis, get your GPS out and start taking notes, because if you're not planning a surprise date in Mystic, Connecticut by now, are you even trying? Lost you there? Here's what I'm talking about. A Swiftie on TikTok just blew the lid off Taylor's secret spots. His mom apparently used to clean for Taylor. Flex! And now he's airing out her entire fave date itinerary like it's a celebrity scavenger hunt. Mystic Drawbridge ice cream on Main Street? Check! She's been spotted there with Selena Gomez, just casually eating cones like she's not the most famous woman on earth. Then there's the Black Dog, a clothing shop that fans swear is linked to her new album because of the song Black Dog. Sure, that track's about a pub in London, but fans are acting like the overlap is basically divine intervention. Coincidence? In Taylor's universe? Please! Now let's talk Holiday House. Not just a mansion, it's the mansion. Taylor's $17 million Rhode Island escape is where she used to throw 4th of July bashes so A-list it made the Met Gala look like a cookout. Blake Lively, Selena, Gigi Hadid, and even her ex-flames like Hiddleston and Jonas were part of those beachside chaos sessions. The parties mysteriously stopped when Trump took office. Make of that what you will, but she revived the whole scene in 2023. Iconic behavior. And it doesn't stop there. Sift, the bakery, is another fave, and she's a fan of the cider mill too. Oldest one in the country, no less. The kicker? People are literally flocking to these spots, hoping she'll show up mid-muffin like a fairy godmother in red lipstick. So now the ball's in Travis's court if he wants to pull off his next swoon-worthy date. While Travis might be scoping out Taylor's favorite spots for future dates, there's someone else peeking over his shoulder with a knowing smirk. Tony Romo. Yep, that Tony. The ex-Cowboys QB who once dated Jessica Simpson during the tabloid fever dream that was the late 2000s is now weighing in on Travis and Taylor's media circus. And let's just say, the man's got flashbacks. Apparently, Romo's been watching the Swift-Kelce spectacle unfold like a guy who's already lived through the war and made it out the other side. He basically said Travis is living that married without the ring lifestyle, going to dinner with Taylor and suddenly it's front page news when it's literally just date night, not a royal gala. And let's be real, Tony's not wrong. Travis can't even breathe near a steakhouse without someone spinning it into a breakup or a proposal. Romo also threw a little shade-tinged sympathy Travis's way, saying people don't get how intense this level of attention is until they're in it. The man knows. Back in his Simpson era, even a weekend trip turned into tabloid carnage, and we all remember the chaos that followed Jess to every Cowboys game. Sound familiar? But here's where it gets really messy. Insiders are whispering that Travis's game dipped last season, and not just because of the Eagles crushing the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. All that Swiftie-fueled media madness actually threw him off, like he couldn't focus on football when everyone was dissecting his every move with Taylor like they were decoding CIA files. Still, Romo insists Travis will adjust. He's convinced Kelce will get a handle on this new galaxy of fame eventually. But let's be honest, managing football while being tied to the pop culture juggernaut? It's not exactly training camp level stress, it's paparazzi in your bushes, conspiracy threads on Reddit, and fans analyzing your Spotify playlists for clues. And just as Romo was hinting that Travis might be inching toward a married life vibe, it turns out he may not be that far off, because Taylor and Travis have officially entered the love nest era. While they haven't slapped a label on it publicly, the two have been laying low at a stunning $20 million mansion in Boca Raton, Florida. Yes, that Boca. 6 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, a pool with a waterfall, a private dock, and even a home theater. It's giving very much honeymoon phase meets soft launch domestic bliss. Travis didn't exactly confirm they're living together, but a cheeky "we've got chimneys and we've got furniture" in a recent interview all but said it. This new home base comes as both take time to recalibrate, Taylor after the Monster Eras Tour and Travis following the Chiefs' rough Super Bowl loss. It's a quiet chapter, but not without a few winks to the public. When asked who's calling the shots on decorating, Travis claimed the title, saying, "That's an executive decision by myself for the betterment of everyone." Translation? Taylor's letting him feel like he's in charge, probably until he tries to hang a framed jersey in the dining room. Still, this isn't the only home in their rotation. With Taylor's real estate collection, worth an estimated $150 million, they've got plenty of options. From her Rhode Island estate famous for 4th of July parties, to a Tribeca penthouse with a staircase straight out of an Architectural Digest fever dream, Taylor's homes are practically relationship milestones. But despite the luxe digs and famous addresses, it's not the glitz that got Travis. On the Bussin' with the Boys podcast, he shared that what won him over was Taylor's refusal to play diva. At his first game, she skipped the private entrance and walked in through the front like everyone else, wanting to soak in the family chaos. For a guy used to the spotlight, someone who can handle the noise and still stay grounded, that hit different. So while headlines scream mansion, millions, and megastars, the real takeaway might be something simpler. They're building a life, not just a moment. And if that means splitting time between training camp and a waterfall side lounger, who could blame them? That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.